Well, if you have ever wanted to grow an amazing tomato garden, there's a book out that can help. The book is called Epic Tomatoes: How to Select and Grow the Best Varieties of All Time. It offers everything a tomato enthusiast needs to know about growing over 200 varieties of tomatoes. And Craig LaHoulier is the author, and he joins us now. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Alex.
So you've got a love for tomatoes.
I sure do.
Where did this start?
Oh, probably when I was 3 or 4 years old, taking walks through my grandfather's garden. And his tomato, when I was about 12 or 13, was the first one I loved, one that looked a lot like that.
Yeah.
And then the rest is history.
The rest is history. Yeah. It led to a book, gardens everywhere. So at this point, it's kind of like you're moving forward and you're doing all these different things. What is sort of your, I guess, what would you say to somebody who wants to start a garden? What would be their first move?
Read the book. No.
I knew he was going to say that.
No. Gardening is very basic, simple, and very enjoyable. Good dirt, good seeds or plants, good soil, and some varieties. And one of the reasons that we're very fortunate is some of the most delicious varieties, such as Cherokee Purple here and a variety called Sun Gold, are actually quite easy to grow and do well in our climate.
Okay, so you actually named a few of these, or you introduced them and everything, so tell me about that.
So in 1990, I got a letter in the mail with some seeds from a fellow named J.D. Green in Tennessee, and it said, here's a purple tomato that the Cherokee Indians gave my neighbors. And he sent me the seed, and me and J.D. were the only two, so I grew it and loved it. This is in Pennsylvania, named it Cherokee Purple, sent it to a seed company. The fellow loved the flavor, but he said, this tomato looks like a bit like a leg bruise. I'm not sure people are going to like it.
A leg bruise, oh my gosh.
And the rest is kind of history, because people seem to really like Cherokee Purple, and I do too.
And Cherokee Purple was the first one. Then was there another after that?
I've named Lillian's Yellow Heirloom, I've developed Lucky Cross, and I've developed Cherokee Chocolate and Cherokee Green from Cherokee Purple. So I'm a former scientist, and I treat my yard like it's a laboratory, and I just love to go out and create all summer long.
So what's a tip maybe for like container gardening?
Sure. Well, we actually have moved almost entirely to it. So a good sun location, containers let you bring the garden to the sun. Anything that holds dirt has a hole in the bottom, some good quality planting mix, the sun, and I think the most important thing is tend it. And don't just plant it and then go away on vacation. Water it well, read the plant, but container gardening can be very, very enjoyable because you can have a garden anywhere that the sun shines.
And you say it's really important to make sure that the young are informed about botany?
What's really important is a lot of these great varieties come from saved seed, and what we need to do is create the next generation of seed savers. So pass on our love of gardening, pass on our love of seed saving. That means Cherokee Purples and all these great tomatoes will last forever for our great-grandchildren.
Very cool. So where can we find your book?
You can find my book all over the place on the internet. I'll be at Quail Ridge this coming Wednesday for the launch and the signing. And if people go to my website, they can see where I'm going to be for the next year.
Right,
so
and you do a lot of blogging and gardening and all that good stuff.
So
if you need any information, you can check out his blog. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And of course, you can check out the blog, which is very, very detailed. It's got nctomatoman.com. That's where you can go for that. So, who do you think is going to win the big game this weekend? You got any picks?
Oh, I'm a Patriots fan.
Patriots fan. All right, well,
we won't even talk about deflated objects.
Coming up, we're going to find out what the celebrities think.